So this is the pound dollar analysis for Monday the 9th of April. Now let's just have a look at when prices and when prices may likely go. So previously we saw sell side momentum come into this market, bringing us all the way down towards at 39 into the 39.60s or so, from which we did the bullish buy side momentum come back into the market, taking us above the 140.05, straight below the 145 down towards at 139.80, from which we posted a higher low. So we have a low, higher low, brief pull back here towards to a test of the 140.05, from which we have seen a strong bullish buy side momentum come into the market, breaking above the 40.69 prices, headed upwards, had a brief consolidation, maintaining its bullishness. And what we did see from there was prices continued to the upside. Prices then headed for a test of the 41.18 key level previously identified, from which we have seen a pullback from this 41.18. Now, so far, this candle, which is about to close, is going to close bullish, so we may see further upside momentum for a test of that 41.18. If we do, however, see the follow through, we're looking for prices, see our prices racked around the 40.69 key. Another important level more recently, even around that 40.69, we do have that confluence of the 400 period moving average, thus increasing likelihood of seeing bullish buy side momentum return to the market from this 40.69, possibly bringing us back towards that 141.18. If, however, we do break down from this 40.69 and we do break below the 200 period moving average, also sitting at 140.60, we're then looking for prices to progress down towards essentially, we did find some minor support here in around that 40.20. We do have to be aware of that, finding minor support at the 40.20 previously. But ultimately, we are looking for prices to head down towards the key horizontal level of the 140.05. Successful break from which the downside of most recent swing lows here in the market in around that 139.65 or so. But beyond the 139.65, which is a minor level more recently, we're looking for prices to progress down towards our 139.42, which was a more important level in the past. If we do break, if we do see this upside momentum continuation to the upside, momentum continuation to the upside, that's a mouthful. If we do break and hold on to this 41.18, we're then looking for prices to progress towards that 141.96, essentially 142. That's the very next key important level where we have seen a swing in the market. Can't anticipate prices moving much beyond the 141.96, but if we did move beyond the 141.96, we're then looking for another key important level of 142.66. We'll now look over to the monthly time frame here on the pound against the dollar, just to see how prices are developing so far. So on the pound dollar, we are seeing this continued recovery in the pound. We've had this strong move here to the upside, a brief pullback, and we're still operating in shadow of this very strong bullish candle. Very strong bullish candle. So we are seeing that momentum follow through. Again, we've had that very strong bearish candle, but we are seeing the bullish momentum follow through at the moment. So far, the month of April has progressed bullishly, in alignment with this trend here to the upside. So we're looking for prices to progress towards possibly that's 145 over the next coming months or so, if the current trend continues. And let's just have a look at just bear with me a second here. Technology. So sorry about all of that. So we are looking for prices to progress to the upside over the next coming month or so if the current trends persist. Now we'll have a look at the weekly time frame. I'll get scale on here correct. Let's just get it. There we are. So on this weekly time frame, what we have seen is we've posted a series of higher lows, showing the upside momentum and continuation. Had a brief pullback, had a strong move here to the upside, had another pullback, had a break, and had a price contraction squeeze there. We had a price contraction squeeze to the downside, break to the upside, brief pullback beneath this 200 period moving average here on the weekly time frame. We do appear to be having some further buy side momentum come back into the market. So possibly looking for prices to retest those 143.43 levels before progressing upwards towards the previous identified 145. Now, let's just have a look at the daily chart. If we have a look here at the daily chart on the pound against the dollar, we can see we've had a strong move here to the upside, brief pullback, posted a high, lower high, had price come down, post a lower low, from which we posted a higher low, strong progression here to the upside, very sharp sell-off. We did have these small consolidation candles, brief breakdown from there, but we are seeing strong bullish buy-side momentum come back into the market. So if this bullish buy-side momentum persists, we'll look to see if prices do head up towards our previous swing high just here, or whether this is merely a stronger retracement before seeing further sell-side momentum maintaining a lower high. So we've got a high, slightly lower high, could potentially put in a lower high and see prices progress to the downside. But overall, the trend is to the upside. So there is a bias to the upside here on the pound against the dollar. With that said, that wraps up the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.